Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling drained? Not because someone was rude or demanding, but because you spent the whole time trying to make them feel better? Maybe you jumped straight into giving advice. Maybe you said, "Here's what you should do," thinking it would help. But instead, they pulled away, quiet, distant, and you're left wondering, why does my help sometimes push people further away? If you feel more like a personal problem solver than a partner, if your help leaves others feeling unheard rather than helped, this video will help you break that pattern. Because the truth is, you were never meant to fix people. You were meant to connect with them. And today, you'll learn exactly how. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify your version of the fixer pattern, understand where it comes from, and use a simple protocol that replaces fixing with genuine presence. Let's begin. The 3 fixer archetypes. Every fixer wears a slightly different mask, but under all of them lies the same hidden fear. If I'm not useful, will I still be loved? Let's meet the 3 most common archetypes. 1. The engineer. The engineer sees emotions as inefficiencies in life system. When someone shares pain, they immediately start scanning for solutions. Maybe if you try this, have you considered doing that? They believe, if I can just solve it, everything will be okay. But what they don't realize is that emotions aren't bugs to debug. They're experiences to be witnessed. The engineer's hidden belief is, if I don't fix this, I've failed. The irony? Their efficiency makes others feel like projects, not partners. Their solutions are correct, but their presence is missing. 2. The martyr. The martyr measures love through suffering. They think, if I sacrifice enough, I'll prove my worth. So they overextend. They cancel their plans. They stay up all night comforting someone who never does the same for them. They believe love is earned through exhaustion. But in reality, their relationships become fueled by guilt and debt. Others start feeling indebted rather than cherished. The martyr's body keeps score in fatigue, resentment, burnout, all while whispering, maybe one day someone will finally do for me what I do for them. 3. The therapist. The therapist uses insight as armor. They listen deeply, but from a safe distance, always analyzing, interpreting, naming patterns. They might say, "You're projecting your fear of abandonment," instead of, "That sounds really painful." Their partners receive clarity, but not comfort. Because behind the analysis lies fear. If I stay in my mind, I won't have to feel what's in my heart. Their greatest gift, understanding, becomes their greatest offense. The childhood roots. Here's the thing. You didn't choose to be a fixer. You learned to be one. Most fixers grew up in homes where love was conditional, where being calm, helpful, or the responsible one kept things safe. Maybe you had a parent who was emotionally unpredictable, so you learned to manage their moods to survive. Maybe you discovered early that being useful got you attention. And so, your nervous system built a strategy. If I can fix what's broken around me, I'll finally feel safe. It was brilliant. It worked back then. But childhood strategies don't age well. The same walls that protected you once now keep intimacy out. Childhood solutions become adult prisons. The space-holding protocol. So how do you escape the fixer role without losing your empathy? You don't stop caring. You just change how you care. Here's the 3-step space-holding protocol, a practical way to shift from fixing to presence. Step 1, the conscious pause. When someone shares their struggle, your body reacts first. You might feel tension in your chest, pressure to say something wise, or the urge to jump in with advice. That moment, right there, is your training ground. Take one conscious breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Remind yourself, I don't need to solve this. I just need to be here. In that pause, space appears and connection begins. Step 2, the validation bridge. Instead of fixing, offer presence. Simple validating phrases are more healing than any solution. I can see how that would feel overwhelming. You're making complete sense to me. I'm here with you in this. These aren't scripted lines, they're bridges. They tell the other person, You don't have to earn my care by being okay. Step 3. The empowerment question. Before offering advice, ask, what would feel most supportive right now? Are you looking for perspective or just company? This single question returns agency to the other person. It transforms the dynamic from rescuer, victim to partner. You're no longer taking responsibility for their healing. You're creating space where their healing can unfold naturally. The transformation. When you live this way, something profound happens. Conversations soften. People open up. Connection deepens. You realize that most people don't want answers. They want witness. They want to feel felt, not fixed. And you'll start to notice something else. That frantic urgency to solve everything, it fades because you finally trust that love doesn't require performance, only presence. The greatest gift you can offer isn't your wisdom. It's your courageous presence. The willingness to say, I don't know how to solve this, but I know how to stand with you while you face it. So start today. Notice your next impulse to fix and instead pause. Breathe. Listen. Your relationships are waiting for the real you, not the fixer, but the human who knows some things aren't meant to be solved.